Good morning. Hello there. Too early. Right, let me look at these ants. So that's it this morning. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on this carabao. Tell the guy to stop tying the carabao near the road or near the vegetable patch. So that's it. I'm sick of these ants. Ants on my legs. God almighty. Let me show. Hey guys, that's what I've been doing this morning. We are crap so there's not much got. So all these dead branches, what's fell off the trees, I've actually pulled them off because they've snapped. They're all dead branches anyway. And that's what this lot is, all dead branches. See, all dead branches. So it is, all dead branches. Right. So, this morning, I actually looked out of the window. So I looked out of the window. I've got damn ants on my feet. Fire ants. Right, so I looked out of the window and this here, they were all pulled down. And it were all there on the floor. So they were all there on the floor. Up in that corner there, and I thought carabao. So I walked over. I thought, who's pulled this down? And then I thought, well, carabao's never done it before. And I thought, what, probably carabao because he's being laid there. So that's what I thought, carabao. So I've been showing these branches. And like I said, we've got some squash in here. We've got sweet potatoes in here. And there's a malungai there, two malungai. That malungai's actually growing now. So when it's been dark this morning, because I were up at 6:30, somebody's come and they've pulled it all down. They've pulled it down. So they pulled it all down. So they pulled it down. So I've been working here till about, I don't know, 12 o'clock I think. I went in about 12:30 from early this morning. And like I said, I've weeded it all. I've actually put them weeds around so it rots all that bad vine stuff off. And we tidy all this up. The neighbours tidy this up. So it looks nice. So, you know, they plant flowers, a few veg. So it looks nice. And the land is looked after. Right? All this rubbish. We clean all this rubbish off this bit of land. Right? So we look after this bit of land. No, it doesn't belong to us. As far as I know, this land belongs to a celebrity. But I know his name, but I can't remember it. He's a Filipino guy. He's actually a celebrity here in the Philippines. So, this lady's come and she's been chatting to a few ladies here. And she said, I wouldn't waste your time putting your plants in there, and I wouldn't waste your time putting vegetables in there, because my daughter's actually bought this land, which I think's untrue. I think what it is, they're in a syndicate and they're bidding on this land, and the syndicates, they're on about planting sugarcane on this land. So rather than just knock on the door and say, hi Joe, you know, we're going to plant this with sugarcane, you know, and tell me, they just come and pull this down. But you always come out, there's always somebody there, there's always somebody a bit jealous, or there's always somebody in this barangay that has to go telling lies and telling tales, you know, and that's what some of these people are like. Now, most of the neighbours here are quite nice, lovely people, but there's the odd jealous one, right? So, yeah, I know who watches who, because I see who's watching who, and I see what's what. It's not my business, I mind my own business. But when it affects me, you'll find out about it when it affects me, because I'll have something to say to you. So, according to form, right, now, this lady here, what owns the shop, the sorry store, what owns this sorry store up here, she's bought this land, or she's got a tender on this land, or she's paying a rent on this land, and she's going to put sugarcane on it. But she's been and told us not tell me she's been and told certain people what's told me. I were here, I was stood here while she was stood there chatting to everyone. So, you know, I saw the lady here and she's told people don't waste your time. But instead of knocking on the door and saying you can't put that there, you know, take it down because we're going to plant sugarcane, they pulled it down and thrown it there. And that's what I thought who's done that? Why, or I thought some fools put his carabao there, knowing full well I've been building this up and they just let the carabao pull it down. So that's what I actually thought. I didn't know somebody'd come and pulled it down and just thrown it there in grass. Now then, this is interesting. Now, sugarcane lorries come down here, big sugarcane lorries. And like I said, all nice guys, sugarcane gang, all nice guys, hard working. You have to get that sugarcane out. Right, now then. So, if somebody has actually got a tender on this land where they're renting this land, you know, a syndicate guys, it might be 10 people, and what they do is they put so many thousand pesos, as far as I'm aware, to rent this land. But the land is not theirs, you know, but they've come and told us it's their land. But as far as I know, this land's not for sale. So as far as I know, I never heard about this land being for sale, because if I had, I'd probably gone back to England, sent money and I'd have bought a little bit of it. So, this is really interesting. Like I said, now this road, public people walk down this road and these sugarcane lorries are close to this house. But like I said, sugarcane lads, all good guys, most of them are decent guys. Yeah, you get one or two, but most of them are good guys. But this road is very narrow. And I have actually tidied it up on this side, and I've actually widened it. I've took out rocks off its side, you know, so sugarcane guys can see what they're doing and motorbikes can get past a little better. I've tidied it up. So that's what I've done, I've tidied it up, you know, just to keep, so sugarcane lorries have got a little bit more room over this side, because they're big lorries. So, like I said, that's it. So these sugarcane boys can get over here and they're away from here, and we can walk past and it's a lot safer. You know, we don't have a problem with sugarcane lorries. But now I've actually been told this, where this little bit of vegetable patch is here, what somebody's pulled down and thrown on the floor when it's dark, instead of knocking on the door and say, you know, we're going to put sugarcane on here, can you please take this structure down, which is all dead wood, and it'll rot down and it'll look land good. Instead of doing that, they've come and pulled it down and they've thrown it there, which, you know, you can easily just knock on the door, you know. So this road, see that, I've actually been told this road actually was twice wider. So this is the road actually, right, up to where the cane is there, up to where that cane is. So up to where this cane is here, I've been told by somebody what's lived here more or less all their life. But this what road. So this was part of the road here, look. Now there's a sugarcane lorry parks there, he don't hurt anybody. Parks there, he's out of the way, he's off at road. So why is this road gone back to narrow? It's gone back to narrow and it's a dangerous road. There's kids play here, there's people walk around, and there's big sugarcane lorries. So why aren't that being widened for sugarcane lorries? You know, so why aren't they widened this? Why aren't they took this land back? Because this should be wider. This road should be wider on this side for sugarcane lorries to get past. You know, you can see there, look, straight forward, just how narrow that road is. Kids come down that road, people on motorbikes, tricycles, taxis, four-wheel drives, and there's big sugarcane lorries. So why aren't this being widened to its full potential? So that's what I'd like to know. So if anybody can make a comment, you know, I'm actually going to do something about this. Actually, I'm actually going to go into Mercia, and I'm actually going to ask if this road here can be widened to the full potential where it should be widened. And I've been told, right, so it's safer for public, and it's also safer for people that live here. Why can't that be widened? And why can't that be widened? So sugarcane lorries, like I said, sugarcane, you know, you've got to get your sugarcane out. We've got to get lorries in and out. Right, so this is helping sugarcane lorries because they can get over here and they can pass. Two can pass. One can pull in here, one can go past, and it's a lot safer, you know, because they've got more room. So why, right, why has this gone back to why has it gone to a land grab? It's called land grab. You know, somebody's like grabbed this land when this were a road. So this were actually a road. Where I'm walking now, it were a road. And it were a double road, and that's where it needs to go back to. It actually needs to go back to a double road because it's dangerous. You know, it's very dangerous. Up there you can see where they turn round, it's a double road. It's a lot wider. But over years, so I've been told, it's come back to here, look. And actually that's been widened. Well, it hasn't really been widened, it's been tidied up, because I tidied it up. I tidied all this up because it weren't safe. And you couldn't get over a motorbike if a big lorry or a big four-wheel drive came down, you couldn't get over. So that needs to go back. My opinion, that needs to go back. So it's safe for people to walk around and the sugarcane lorries can actually pull in here, and it's a lot safer. It's a lot safer for sugarcane lorries, and it's a lot safer for everyone, because when sugarcane lorries come down this road, right, and there's a sugarcane lorry that comes down there, he has to pull on there. So why can that not go back to the road? You know, it's outside our house for a start. So because it's outside this house, it's not safe. It's not safe at all. It needs to go back to its full potential. It needs to go back to this road. It needs to be made wider. So I'm actually, please make a comment. And then, like I said, whoever's come and just pull that down without asking, saying they own this land and they don't own the land, or they've got a tender on this land, you know, I'll actually query it. I mean, if somebody owns this land and they say take that down, I'll just take it down. There's no problem at all. But you just come and pull it down, and you know, you're standing there at end and you're watching and you're nosing. You walk past, the odd one of you's got a problem, and you know, I'll start laughing at you. You know, I'll start walking up here and I'll start laughing at you. You know, because you will get me back up. So you will get me back up. Straight, definitely. So it wants widening as far as I can see to its full potential. But you know, you keep this tidy, we keep it tidy, neighbours keep it tidy, and then there's always somebody what's going and telling lies, and they're telling people, you know, oh, there's people using land and they're not paying any money. We're not using land at all. Right, okay. I suppose that were like that when I came here. I didn't put that there. It were like that when I came there. So when I came to this house, to buy this house, it's in the girlfriend's name, it's her house, so to speak. So when I came to buy this house here, right, this was there, that were there. And actually, the Mayor of Mercia is already had this road widened. Right, so he has had it widened. But we didn't know about that. Used to be a double road. And it used to be a double road all the way on. So, this bit of this hill here, I fertilised it, put leaf mould in it. But that were there when I came here. Now, I don't know if that soil there has come out of there. out of that house, out of that pit, and the people what built that house have put that there. So I don't know how that soil got there, but all I've done is I put some sticks around there. It's all organic, there's no wire, it'll drop to pieces, it'll do soil good, and we put some sweet potatoes in it. Then somebody comes and pulls it down. You know, you could show some respect actually. Let me turn camera. But now I've been told, right, where that land is, where we've grown our few vegetables, that's part of the road. And it goes all the way on there, and it's part of the road. And then what's happened is the grass has grown on the top, and everybody's just started going into one lane. So that's what they've done, they started using one lane. So that's it. One lane. So I think this needs to go back with sugarcane, guys. Like I said, you've got to get your sugarcane out. You know, you're farming sugarcane, you need to get it out. I think they should make this wider for sugarcane boys, and it also makes it safer for us, and it also makes it safer for kids and Joe public what walk up and down this road. So that's my opinion, but I will actually look into it now. You know, now I've heard a few things and people coming in saying you're wasting your time doing this. It's like I said, neighbour keeps that clean and tidy. She put some nice flowers down there, so it's kept clean and tidy, and it's kept clean and tidy, you know, by people what live here. And all these plastic bottles and all this gets kept clean and tidy, because I've pulled all this rubbish out and I'll burn it. And I also take out rubbish off there what's not my rubbish, so we do keep it clean and tidy. So that's it. So I'm actually going to find out about this road. Like I said, this land belongs to a celebrity, but I am actually going to find out about this land and this road. Like I said, we don't have any problem with sugarcane. You know, we don't have any problem with people farming or coming past. That's country life. But that road needs to be wider. It needs to go back to where it used to be. And it's not. It's gone to a single track. And it can be really dangerous. So I think it needs to go back to its potential wideness. Now, like I said, if the lady has bought this land, or her daughter has bought this land, which I don't think she has, I think they put a tender in it and they'll rent the land and they're going to grow sugarcane on this land. Now, good luck to them. If they make money, good luck to them. But, you know, I've lived here quite a while and I see who's watching who, and there's a few people. If you've got something better than somebody else, they don't like it. Well, this is my question to you. Go and get a job, save some money, work, and then you'll have the same. You know, instead of... Jealousy is a human emotion. I don't possess it. Never possessed it. I understand it. It's an emotion. You can change that. You know, you can actually change where you are, guys. You know, you're a nasty person. You can become a good person. You just... It's in your genes, I suppose. You can't help it. So that's it. That's my take. That's what I saw this morning. I saw that. So somebody had pulled it all down. So according to form, it looks like they're going to plough this field, which is fine. But, you know, you're not going to plough it. You're not going to plough it all the way up to the roadside and plant sugarcane, surely. So, and like I said, it's not safe. This road's not safe. So I'll try and get some advice. So I'll go into Mercy and I'll get some advice. And the advice I need is, this is going to help sugarcane guys get past widening this road here, right? So widening this road here, it helps the sugarcane guys get past. And it helps other people pull in safely. And sugarcane can come. So it does actually need to go back to its double wideness. And if somebody is renting this land, you know, why would you tell somebody they're wasting the time and they can't plant, right, a few vegetables downside? You know, because it's these people that keep the land clean, and it's these people that look after the land. They're keeping it nice and tidy, but, you know, so as simple as that. That's my take on it. But I could do with this road being widened. Not for me, because I won't be here. 2 years' time, I'll have sold this house. I'll have gone. I think 2 to 3 years' time, I'll have gone. I'll have moved on, and I'll have probably bought my own land, a big piece of land, and I'll probably buy it where there's my nearest neighbours about 10 kilometres away, so to speak. So that's what I think. I do actually think, for safety, because it's not very safe, guys. Like I said, we don't have a problem, you know, with people coming in and out of here. You know, they need to get that sugar cane out. They work hard in the sugar cane fields. The landowners, you know, they need to get it out. So I think that would benefit the sugar cane boys, and I think it would benefit us, and not just us, the community. I think it would benefit, you know, like I said, there's little kids walking down here at 6 o'clock in the morning. There's big lorries up and down here with little kids. So, you know, safety, guys. Right, take care, God bless. I've got about 10 videos. I've got about 10 videos to upload, download. So now I've got a tiny little bit of petrol in the bike, and that's basically it. So don't have the budget, simple as that. But life's life, you know, it has its ups and downs. So that's my take on the road. Has somebody bought this land here in Consilian, or are they renting it? You know, or have they put a tender in it? In other words, highest bidder gets to rent this land. So has somebody actually put a tender into this land? You know, but I have actually, you know, people telling tale, and I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know what's wrong with you. You don't like anybody having out some of you, and that's what I think. So that road needs to be widened. I think it does. Keep it safe for Joe Public and kids, and it don't hurt. If somebody wants to grow vegetables down side of the road, it don't hurt. They're not hurting out, and it looks nice, and it's good for wildlife. So how nice is that? Thumbs up, take care, God bless. What it is about this land as well, guys, actually the owner of the land lets the people here in this barangay, use the land. So he does actually let them use the land, you know, he'll let them use side. So I'm told you are actually allowed to grow a few vegetables, you know, you are allowed to use a little bit of the land, you know, till owner comes along and says, hey guys, I'm actually going to grow sugarcane in this field. As far as I'm aware, the owner of the land does let the people here in this barangay use the land. You know, if they want to grow a few vegetables at the side of the road, that's fine as far as I'm told. And that's why I put that there. I thought, oh, that's quite nice. We can put a few vegetables in, because the owner of the land, you know, he lets people do that. So simple as that, really. So as far as I'm aware, you know, we are allowed to do that, because the owner, he lets people do that, which is absolutely fantastic. So we'll see what happens with this little bit of land, see if somebody does put some sugar cane on it. Right, take care, God bless, we're off to Mercia.